welcome back everyone to WCW Worldwide exclusive matchups in the arena at ringside. Today in the brain with you. And Bobby, we have a chance to see some of that new blood in World Championship Wrestling as a couple of young cruiserweights are set to go one-on-one with Kid Romeo. There you see him, direct from Miami Beach, Florida, set to face the third-generation competitor, Chavo Guerrero Jr. I know that you, as well as I, have been awfully impressed with this young man, Kid Romeo, to date.
I really have. He does one thing a rookie doesn't do. He takes his time. He doesn't waste any motion in that ring. This man's going to be a major player, a major star, real soon here at WCW.
And you'll notice as he makes his way towards the ring, this new attitude on the part of Kid Romeo. And that new attitude is translated into one thing: victories.
Well, you have to have an attitude now in today's world, and especially here at WCW. If you don't have an attitude, you don't have anything.
Kid Romeo told me that when he first arrived on the scene here, he was out to do whatever it took to please the fans. That's no longer the case. He's interested in just one thing, and that's W's.
Well, he better be interested in pleasing Eric Bischoff and Vince Russo.
Well, that's really what it's all about at this point. Vince Russo and Eric Bischoff in charge of World Championship Wrestling. They head up the creative team here at WCW, and everybody, and I mean everybody, is looking to impress those two men first.
Remember the other day we were at the airport? How many people came up to you and asked you about Bischoff and Russo? I saw you talking to 25 people at least.
Yep, there were dozens.
Yeah. So that's the word out. It's on everybody's lips. Everybody's talking about WCW.
And not only at the airports, but also at the arenas among the wrestlers. They know that they have to be on the top of their game in order to impress Russo and Bischoff.
Have you noticed how the
intensity and anticipation
has picked up here just since they've taken over?
It really has turned up several notches, and the wrestling fans, they're the benefactors.
You got two good athletes in there right now. Romeo's, he's just got something. You know, sometimes you can just see something in someone.
And of course, Chavo Guerrero Jr., third-generation wrestler, certainly has a tremendous amount of wrestling experience. He grew up with the sport of professional wrestling. And he takes Romeo. Oh, look at Romeo with a nice snapmare, and he's ready and took him down with the clothesline.
See, like I said, Mike, no wasted motion. He waited for Chavo to come. He nailed him with that clothesline. He just took his time. He's not throwing 30 or 40 kicks. Now he's placing the kicks well in the kidney area. He knows what he's doing.
Also has to impress you with the way that he quickly takes control of the advantage that he had. The reversal by Chavo Jr., boot to the midsection. I think it sort of surprised him. And he just elevated Kid Romeo up and over and slammed him down to the mat.
But notice Romeo made it over to the ropes. That's another smart move.
Right, it's all about knowing where you're at in the ring. Having that idea, how close you are to the ropes in case you have to get there for the safety of the rope break. Chavo in the corner, measures in. Did you hear that knife edge chop just echoed all over the arena?
I'd be choking him now with his necklace. Oh!
Chavo Jr. sets up Kid Romeo, throat first across that top steel cable, then drops down with all his weight, goes for the cover, hook of the leg, gets two, and Romeo able to get the shoulder up at two.
Had he gone for that pin a little earlier, I think he'd have had him.
Chavo in control, face first into the turnbuckle, sends him off. Attempt at the float over by Romeo. So he surprised me and he surprised Chavo Jr. with a head scissors to the ball. Look at Romeo to the top. High risk move on the way.
Whoa!
Oh, great balancing act by Kid Romeo.
He almost lost it up there.
But he was able to recover and took it down to the floor with a flying cross-body block on Chavo Jr. And then that's what we're talking about, following up the advantage.
Watch this.
Whoa, reversal. Oh!
Did you hear that? That was his back.
Back first, directly into the steel safety. That's just a thin covering. That's not a pad that's covering the safety rails.
Romeo backing off a little here. That's a smart move.
Chavo not going to take any of that. Quickly follows up. Goes for the cover. Again, hooks the leg. Oh,
no.
And again, so close. and another 2 count before Romeo was able to get the shoulder up.
Chavo's getting a little bit frustrated in there.
Well, can you blame him? Chavo Jr. has hit Kid Romeo several times with moves that look like he'd be able to get the 3 count. Romeo's been able to escape. Now into the air. Chavo going to elevate him, but there's the face jam by Romeo.
Well, he turned that move around.
Excellent counter right in mid-move.
In mid-air. Chavo doesn't know if he's in the ring or in Juarez.
Kid Romeo trying to regain his senses. Gets barely, not even 2 that time. What a nonchalant cover that was. You're not going to pin a man like Chavo Jr. with a pin attempt like that.
Well, he'll learn.
Back to the basics now. And you can hear the fan support for Chavo Jr. And you can also see by the look on the face of Kid Romeo that it's getting under his skin.
Well, you usually know when you got a man there, if you can hold him and keep him down. And he realizes he can't keep him down.
Elbows to the midsection, springs off the ropes, able to duck the clothesline, the go behind, the waist lock. Pair of elbows by Romeo breaks the waist lock. Able to float over now. The standing switch. The double underhook and takes him up and over.
He's got him if he wants him.
For the cover, hook of the leg and another 2 count for Chavo Jr. That time after the Tiger suplex, only able to get 2. What a great competitive cruiserweight bout this has been on WCW Worldwide. Into the corner, Romeo ducks the clothesline, takes Chavo down. Double underhook and strikes him. He calls that move the kiss goodnight. This could be it. Gets 1, got 2, and did he get him?
No, he didn't get him.
He didn't get him.
Romeo thinks he got him.
Still life in Chavo Jr.
Well, don't jaw with the referee. You got an opponent in there. Take him out.
We talked about frustration earlier from Chavo Guerrero. That certainly has to be the case with Kid Romeo as well. Into the corner.
Oh, did you hear that?
Face and chest first to the top. Chance for Chavo to take advantage. Out of the corner.